Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Homestead box office off to modest start for Yellowstone stars post-apocalyptic thriller. Homestead is struggling early in its box office run, but is still off to a modest start. Set in a post-apocalyptic America, the movie follows Neil McDonough's Ian Ross as he works to secure his family's safety after a devastating nuclear attack. McDonough previously starred in Yellowstone as Malcolm Beck, in Tulsa King as Cal Fresher, and in Minority Report as Officer Fletcher. This latest movie was inspired by the book Black Autumn by Jeff Kirkham and Jason Ross and was released on December 20, hailing from Sound of Freedom distributor Angel Studios. According to a report by Deadline in its second weekend, the thriller is continuing to underperform. It appeared in under 2,000 theaters domestically and took no. 9 at the box office. After a 66% drop on Friday, it is expected to earn a 3-day total of just $3 million, while ushering in $5.2 million over the 5-day holiday weekend. That would mark a total of just $12.7 million for its full domestic run so far. The disappointing box office results are not necessarily a death knell for the movie. While it has only achieved modest results, they are still respectable when compared to its budget. Homestead reportedly cost just $8 million and had a limited marketing campaign, making profitability a distinct and even likely possibility. Typically, a movie needs 2.5 times the budget to achieve success, which would mean $20 million here. After 2 weeks, $20 million is still a possibility, but a relatively small marketing budget could make for even lower requirements, which even discounts potential international returns. Homestead largely relied on clips and trailers to market the movie, so there could still be a considerable cost. Still, it is possible that it can end its run with a respectable total. Even more importantly, it could find success when it heads to streaming. If it can draw audiences with a good streaming deal, then it can make up for any deficiencies at the box office. With the rise of streaming, studios are reconsidering box office requirements, and this movie could see a major benefit from that new calculus. No one expected Homestead to be a world beater, particularly with such juggernaut releases in theaters right now as Wicked, Mufasa, Sonic 3, and Nosferatu, meaning it simply could not stand up to the strong competition. Had it debuted earlier in the year, it might have found more success, but as it stands, it struggles to capture much attention. The movie is scheduled for an international debut in Brazil in March, where it could continue to improve its growth. For now, Homestead will likely continue to see nothing but modest results. The Yellowstone stars venture into the post-apocalyptic genre. Homestead has hit the box office with a modest opening weekend. Riding on the coattails of the actor's popularity and the gripping premise of the film, Homestead has garnered attention, but early returns suggest a challenging road ahead to meet blockbuster expectations. A promising setup. Homestead is set in a bleak, dystopian future where society has collapsed under the weight of environmental disasters and relentless pandemics. The story follows Ethan Kerr, played by Yellowstone's leading man, as he navigates a dangerous new world to protect his family. The protagonist's struggle is both physical and moral, as he's forced to confront ethical dilemmas while fending off marauding factions and nature's wrath. Directed by indie filmmaker Cassie Jordan, Homestead was expected to balance the actor's rugged persona with a more introspective exploration of human resilience. The film's trailer promised high-octane action paired with poignant moments of introspection, setting up expectations for a thought-provoking cinematic experience. The opening weekend numbers. Industry analysts projected an opening weekend gross of $15.20 million for Homestead. However, the film brought in just under $12 million domestically, a figure that falls short of the initial target, but is not catastrophic. International markets added a modest $8 million, bringing the total worldwide gross to $20 million. This performance places Homestead in the realm of a moderate success for an independent thriller, albeit far from the groundbreaking box office hits of recent years. The film's mid-tier budget of $35 million means it still has room to recover its costs through subsequent weeks and digital streaming revenue. Reviews. Mixed but intriguing. Critics' responses to Homestead have been mixed, with many praising the lead actor's gritty performance, but noting some unevenness in the film's pacing and tone. The Rotten Tomatoes score currently stands at 67%, with audiences slightly more forgiving, giving it a 74% approval rating. A riveting performance by actor's name keeps Homestead afloat, wrote a critic from Variety. But the film's narrative struggles to match the intensity of its lead star. Another review from The Hollywood Reporter noted, Homestead succeeds in creating a vivid and terrifying world, but its reliance on cliched tropes often detracts from the immersive experience. Fans, on the other hand, have been more enthusiastic, flooding social media with praise for the film's gripping action sequences and emotional core. Hashtags like #HomesteadSurvival and #YellowstoneWrit have trended since the film's release, showcasing a dedicated fanbase rallying behind the project. Competition and market challenges. One of the factors impacting Homestead's box office performance is its timing. Released alongside the highly anticipated superhero sequel Titanium Force 2 and the animated family feature Whisker World, Homestead faced stiff competition for audience attention. The post-apocalyptic genre also poses its challenges, with audiences often fatigued by similar premises and narratives. Streaming giants have further complicated the theatrical landscape. With many viewers accustomed to watching new releases from the comfort of their homes, independent films like Homestead must work harder to justify a trip to the theater. Star power, a double-edged sword. The Yellowstone star's involvement has undoubtedly boosted Homestead's visibility, attracting a built-in audience familiar with his commanding screen presence. However, this association has also brought heightened scrutiny and expectations, with some critics and fans drawing comparisons between the actor's portrayal of Ethan Care and his Yellowstone character. While the actor's performance has been widely praised, some viewers have expressed disappointment, feeling that Homestead does not venture far enough from his established persona. It's like watching Yellowstone character in a different setting, wrote one fan on Twitter. Great acting, but I wanted something new. The road ahead. Despite its modest start, Homestead has several opportunities to build momentum. Word of mouth could play a significant role, especially if fans' positive reactions continue to dominate social media. The film's unique blend of action and emotion may resonate with audiences seeking a more grounded alternative to big-budget spectacles. Additionally, the film's digital release is expected to attract a broader audience. With many Yellowstone fans potentially waiting for a home viewing option, Homestead could see a significant uptick in popularity in the coming months. Merchandising and tie-ins, including a novelization and a planned podcast exploring the film's backstory, are also in the works to keep the buzz alive. Final thoughts. Homestead may not have achieved a blockbuster opening, but its performance reflects the challenges and opportunities of modern filmmaking. Balancing star power with fresh storytelling, the film has laid a foundation that could pave the way for more success in the coming weeks. For fans of the Yellowstone star, Homestead offers a glimpse of his versatility and dedication to exploring new genres. And while it's too early to determine whether the film will become a cult classic or a footnote in the actor's career, one thing is clear. The post-apocalyptic thriller has added a compelling new chapter to his body of work.